J Bros checking in here on this fine Sunday. I was just doing general maintenance before I go out in the back here, and I'm going to start flattening out the gravel. Just kind of give you an overview of what I'm doing today. But I want to point this out. I just greased all my zerts and stuff like that. You know, that's kind of a general maintenance thing, so I want to let you know that, you know, I am doing maintenance and stuff like that. But I want to just talk about the throttle for a quick second. If you do notice that this is not moving up and down super easy and pulling in and out super easy, you've already got an issue with that, and where your cable might starting to be binding up. But I just want to point that out since I've swapped this over to this newer design here. Maybe it was a design, I'm assuming, but I just want to let you know this should move. Like when I spin, I can just spin that thing down, and it's just so free and easy. So just wanted to touch base on that. But I'm going to give you a quick walk around here. What is on the docket for today? We got those posts set and ready yesterday, as you can see, pretty bullet straight there. Obviously these tops will get cut down to about this height, so it's just flat up on top of the house. So I just got them longer because some of the holes are deeper, blah blah blah. I was like, well, I can use it for like cribbing, for jacking stuff up and whatnot. So main plan here is I'll attach a 3-foot bucket like I mentioned in the other video. We will scoop in, take that chunk out on each one of these. We'll get the smaller bucket in there, which is going to work out great. Once again, why that other bucket is still not obsolete. And once we get, this is kind of what the boards are going to look like, because we got extended past the house here, and I just thought it was easiest just to attach a board. But this is what we're looking at, and obviously, like I said, I got to get in here, dig this out, dig this out, dig this out all the way. And that's where I was mentioning down there, snap a chalk line so I can get a height, because let's just say I have one height of board down here. At some point, let's say this post here, I might step up and go like that, you know, so I'm just not digging boards way the heck down where I'm going to end up having fill up there, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So before I do that, being I got the 4-foot bucket on right now, this is my gravel pile, and right now I was thinking, well, yeah, I could kill this grass, I could scrape it more, whatever. I was like, you know what, the heck with it. I'm going to be working this dirt or this gravel a lot. This is what I have for a drag, which I'll pull behind the 4-wheeler. My main objective here with the mini skid is get as much of this pile flattened out as quick and as smooth as I can, and then I'll take the 4-wheeler and drag the whole operation. I got to get these weeds cleaned up here, those will get pulled and whatnot. But the reason why I don't really care so much about these weeds, I'm putting gravel over the top of all this to flatten out this ground super good. Over the top of the gravel, I bought some fabric. Well, these weeds are not going to grow through the landscape fabric I got, and I ended up finding stuff online. They're 13-foot wide rolls. They go 108 feet. I want to say they were like $160, and that was off Temu. I couldn't believe it, they were that cheap. That was ridiculous. But that's what I'll be putting over the top of this. And then once I have this all flattened out, hopefully I can get my buddy back with his big skid, and he will take those rolls and set them up against the house here, and then they will roll out this way. And the rolls are about 50 to 55 feet, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll start down on the end of the house there and roll them out, because I've got this as flat as I care about it. You know, maybe if I was doing this for a client or something, I would get, you know, this would get more professionally done, but this is my place. And heck, you know, you look at normal people's grass, it's not super flat. Well, I'm rolling out turf. It's going to be flatter than most people's yard. So anyway, I'm looking to get that turf rolled all the way to this back deck here. And like I said, this operation, now you can kind of get a gist. I'm going to have steps coming down off of there, and that's going to go to a platform, and then that platform is going to come down here. I'm hoping I didn't get this post too far over. Well, anyway, I will have to figure that out down the road, but there will be steps coming off of there to here, which is going to be super handy, because when you have to go from that door, or excuse me, the shop up front or the garage up front, and you have to go all the way around the house to get back to here, it's kind of a pain in the butt. And obviously eventually we'll get to putting the deck on, and there'll be steps coming off of there up to there. That's probably a next year's project, because I've got too much stuff going on, and I only got the boys for another, let's say, month and a half before they go back to school. So we got to try to get as much done as we got going on. But that's what I'm going to do. I am going to set this up on a tripod to show moving dirt with the bigger bucket. And like I said, I am just looking for speed to get material out here. I'm not looking for flatness for the most part or anything like that. I'm just looking to get piles of gravel all over, so the four-wheeler can take care of flattening. And then any spots that I need a few more bucket fills, I'll just grab them with the mini skid and get to filling and flattening. But that's what is taking place here. I will pop back in another video, but this is J-Bros out on this. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you do want to see more videos of this kind of construction stuff, because I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about on the mini skid, and I only want to talk about relevant stuff. But just an FYI, yeah, everything's working great on my machine, and I'll see you after a bit.